We'd better buckle up for this one. One team already ranked in the top 25, the other sitting just on the cusp and trying to prove a point in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Fighting Illini, Memorial Stadium in Champaign, Illinois. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Nebraska Cornhuskers, taking on the third-ranked team in the land, the Illinois Fighting Illini. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And the Huskers will kick it away to start us off. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Snags it quickly on the left. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Let's talk for a second about Illinois. I'm sure you guys saw what a get in recruiting. Four-star defensive linemen gave them a verbal commitment just last week.
Yeah, you can't get enough of these guys, man. And they're excited because you got to play so many defensive line. This is the guy that's going to come in, be in the rotation early and often.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's third and long. To the air. It's Fuller. Under fire. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down.
The hardest thing to do in football is to play on the road. So you want to get those fans as quiet as possible. That is a great opening possession for this defense. Not giving up any big plays and forcing the fourth down.
They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Takes a hit as he fires. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
The Huskers are at the line looking to convert on third and short. And this is going to be incomplete on third down.
Third and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls in.
So the last thing you want to do is start the game, first drive, go 3 and out. They won't do that here. They might go 4 and out, but they'll try to convert here. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Cornhuskers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the running back has it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
The running back has it. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Here's the pressure. They're working that left side. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Yeah, what a nice job finding your matchup, Palmer, on third down. Understanding I got a guy that can catch the ball in the backfield. Nice angle route, getting right there between the linebackers and getting the
Touchdown, Husker! Made the grab in the end zone for the score. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. That drive covered 62 yards for the touchdown, and they close the deal with a 20-yard pass for 6. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Fuller. Just trying to drop a little floater in there, and it's incomplete.
Yeah, and you don't see that often, right? This guy is elite. He's one of the best in the business. This is what he does for a living, obviously. That's why he gets paid millions of dollars. Yes, NIL is real. So I don't expect many misses from this guy like that.
Running back searching for a hole. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to run.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Catch in the middle. It's Douglas. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the 1st down. They have it at the 36.
That's a 3rd down the offense simply had to have there. You're obviously trailing early in this game. You're trying to generate some momentum. So 3rd down, defense is playing zone.
He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. Going the other way, and he's got room. Touchdown, Cornhusker. What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score.
And the defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the 1st quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go, and this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in a game.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Looking for those open spaces and opportunities. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. To the air, it's Fuller. Firing to the right, complete. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29.
And this offense, I think, will do a good job in this game divvying up the football and distributing it to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight ends. This running back, he's a weapon, too, after he catches it. You saw it right there.
Man, when I can run the football like that on 1st down and create 2nd and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
Illinois could try to take a shot here on 2nd and inches. Leaves it with the back. Oh, he's got some space. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30.
And I think the biggest thing for this young man is we've seen him be so great all throughout the season. How do you finish? And how do you finish decides if you win that big trophy at the end of the year. He's in the Heisman running late in the season. I bet you he'll get a lot of touches today.
Illinois coming back to the line with a 1st and 10. That's caught. It's Douglas. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, riding a line. Made the grab and took it on in for the score. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
It's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes stringing it out. He stopped at the 23, a couple of yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And here's a fumble way behind the line.
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it, slow motion. Like, I got to get the football. Offense, very lucky to get that football back.
And the Huskers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Are they really that worried about a bad snap when they're trying to punt on third down? Corrals it at the 45. Bulldozes his way through. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. This offense has it with really good field position. The give to the back. They make the stop, but you can't give up 4 yards a chunk on the ground down in this area of the field. It's at the 18. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking for a man. It's Fuller. He's got the back in the middle. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. A first down run on the doorstep. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Illinois! The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. It takes advantage of great field position.
And he tacks on the extra point. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Blasted as he lets it go. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. Third and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged out of the air. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45.
Quarterbacks love receivers that can do damage once they have the football in his hands. No doubt there. Easy slant, completion, and then let your receiver go make hay once he has the ball.
The Huskers have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
No, and that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
They'll go to the counter.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays. But sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well. But if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
Got him downfield. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. The Cornhuskers will hustle to the line.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
All right, great little run there. Listen, it wasn't phenomenal. He didn't get a first down, but what does it do? Now it makes second down easier. The play caller looking at his sheet going, all right, I can throw it, I can run it, still in a great position, ready to stay ahead of the...
Breaks into the open. And that is a nifty bit of navigation to get through that traffic and get the first down.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. I think on that last completion, it was a good example of it.
Got his man. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Quickly complete. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Throw him to the spot, and that's exactly what he did to pick up the first down.
And that's so many hours of doing this together. You know exactly when he's going to break on that out route. You know what kind of speed he has because you've thrown it so many times. Nice rhythm and timing, and you could tell that was experience between receiver and quarterback.
Wants to go up top. Knocked away, incomplete, and quarters get tight in the red zone.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
Got nothing last time. Now second and goal from the 3. He's going for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Nebraska.
That was a great example of a running back toting the rock with conviction. There's not a lot of time to hesitate. If you see a split second, you see a hole, you've got to hit it right now. Nice job by the RB there.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Big one in the Big 12, and take a look at how things are playing out here. Iowa State needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with that crowd there in Ames behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Arizona State. We'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about in this one, the Big 12, or anywhere else in college football.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Didn't get a ton on the return, but they've got it inside the 20 at the 19-yard line.
And that's got to feel good, and that's a play this young man is never going to forget. His first interception of the season. Great job reading the QB's eyes and getting to the football.
Gets it out fast. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
I think one of the keys to this defense's success all season has been how good they've been stopping the run. They are a top 10 unit when it comes to rushing defense, and it's helped them out this year down in the red zone.
Things looked great with that field position a few plays ago, but now it's 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it! They will score! Touchdown, Huskers! Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hit in the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he added the extra point. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with a 16-yard throw for the touchdown. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. To the air, it's Fuller. Oh, they're after him. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
The Illini just added to its workload after that last play. It's 2nd and long. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And he gets the foot down. It's a catch deep along the left sideline. Find some room. Touchdown, Illini. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Gets it out quickly. It's loose. And he gets back on top of it, and a first disaster. They bring him down, but not only does he recover the fumble, he gets the first down. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. He wants to take the top off. And it falls in complete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there.
And we've already seen this movie early in this football game, and he already has a touchdown, and they're seeking him again. And there's a reason. He can run, right? Like, he's one of their go-to guys on the outside, and you can tell they're trying to use him early and often in this offense.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up 3rd and long, and now you're set up to fail.
And the Huskers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Going to try to pop one on the screen. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Unloads to the right out. And they can't connect a costly turnover on down.
And this offense chooses to be aggressive. Listen, once you start getting to midfield, you see most offenses be aggressive, and they took their chance, and they failed. Now, early in the game, a chance to create momentum to swing back to the other side of the football field.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. He's looking deep. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. And you can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
Great job by the defense dialing up some pressure on third down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
So now on comes the field goal unit. And he missed it. No good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. They want to get the ball back right now, lining up for an onside kick to start the second half. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch.
Man, how about that? You come out of the locker room, you just had a little bit of a break, you rested, you told your club we're going to come out, and now we're going to be aggressive. Onside, even though we're winning and you failed, now this defense better step up and respond.
So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Trying to set the tone with the run. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Huskers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Leaves it with the back. There he goes. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Looking downfield on first down. Throws toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
And you gotta love this defensive performance so far. Done such a good job against the running back that you saw last week, man. He can go off. He can make big plays. He can chew some yardage up and keep an offense on schedule. Nice job by this defense locking in and shutting down the run game so far.
On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Going for it all. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. He'll need to strike this one cleanly from 48 yards out. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the American. North Texas has been blitzed from the opening kick, and as you can see, the score right now is a lot to a little. Let's see how this coach tries to explain this. They're trailing by 18 to Army. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
I think the offensive coordinators over there going, thank goodness we don't play them every week. This defense has been suffocating. This offense got to find something moving forward that they can hang their hat on, some kind of identity. Today they were shut down, but listen, there's a game next week, right? Like, got to continue to find what it is that makes this team go, that makes them tick, that makes them get first downs, and then hopefully move the football.
Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on third down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on third down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
Now on fourth down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got him. Looks as if Illinois will have enough for the first down.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play on fourth down. The coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. Wants to throw it. Got a man. It's Douglas.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Illinois can be aggressive here on second and short. Looking to throw, it's Fuller. Trying to burn this defensive back. Grabs it inside the 15. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Illini. He has been surgical. Precision passes. Using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point. And he's not going to take the touchback. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. They'll try the left side. Moving past the 25. Turning it on. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
Defensively, you'll take the slow down. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making him run to guys, and get him on the ground. For goodness sakes, this guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
Well, the receiver was able to make the catch on the slant throw, and then he got north right away. He creased the defense with his speed, picking up extra yardage after catching the slant.
Holds and fires complete to the right. At the 20, he's got space. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Cornhuskers!
Man, it's nice to be an offensive coordinator when you have this offense because you can just call a couple plays, do what we need to do, make big plays, go down the field, put points on the board. This offense, man, they putting drives together like this could be a scary unit.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the finisher coming on that 42-yard touchdown toss. Looking for an alley from inside. Oh, the ball's out on the return. Almost a disaster on that return. They jump on it, and they'll maintain possession.
That's a breathing a sigh of relief for sure. The kick returner tries to take it out, puts it on the ground, but how about the offense getting back on it, turning what could have been a really bad play into, thank goodness I got the ball.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense.
Oh, he's got some space. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. There's no need to panic or anything, but this would be a really opportune time to put something together and try to take control of this game.
And sometimes you just come out as the favorite, and you're a little bit flat, and you expect to win. And sometimes that leads to slow starts, but I think if they can get that passion, that adrenaline, they get a little fired up right here, I think they'll take care of business.
And they just got to make a play. They just got to get something positive to happen here, sort of wake them up, and then put another play back-to-back, and all of a sudden, they get that momentum going. We know they've got the dudes. They've got the studs on both sides of the ball to win this football game. It just needs to start with one spot.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge gain? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking for a man. It's Fuller. Flushed out of the pocket. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
The Illini just added to its workload after that last play. It's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Sets up the screen. On the move at the 30. Running through contact. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They'll try the run. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
Well, we know this defense is one that plays with a lot of pride, right? And part of that is their ability stopping the run. They're a top 25 unit in the nation when it comes to stopping the rush.
And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Illinois!
Well, I think the coaching staff and fans knew that this guy was going to play a big role in this offense this year, but I don't know if anyone expected him to have this kind of season statistically, guys. That's his 20th rushing touchdown on the season.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air on first down. Got his man quickly. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the 3rd quarter. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. Never really got that return cranking, but the offense is set up at the 30.
And how about that? That's first INT for this guy. Like, he's gone all throughout this year, taking care of the football, making plays, really building trust with his offensive coordinator. First mistake, hey, listen, put it behind you. You've had a great season so far, young man.
Got enough for the first down and wants more. And he's brought down after a nice game.
And this guy's going to have to come through for you in this game. He picks up another first down, but he's your Heisman contender. He's the best player on your football team, and he's a guy that's just going to have to touch the ball a lot in this game if you're going to win.
Picked up maybe a yard. It's down at the 16.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
Screen pass just not working there. And you figure at this point of the game, trailing, you're going to have to be more aggressive and take some shots. You usually run screen passes when you think there's going to be a blitz, but because the defense has the lead, they're just sitting back and playing big zones.
And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening.
And that is a huge conversion on 3rd and long for the offense. I think a lot of people thinking, hey, we're just going to try to get a couple yards, help our kicker out here to kick a field goal. But instead, they get a massive play, and now all of a sudden they're thinking touchdown here, 1st and goal.
He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Quarterback sneaks ahead. Touchdown, Illini! And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
And just like that, the game is completely changed, right? The defense comes away with a huge turnover, and the offense able to cash it in, capitalize by scoring a touchdown. So they've now got the lead. Not a lot of time left, but it feels like all the momentum is now on their side.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Looks like he's going to bring it out. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Snagged in the middle. It's Udo. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play, because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
They'll try the right side. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling.
And if I'm the running back, I'm going to be like, listen, O-line, can you give me something? Can you give me some space to try to make somebody miss and not have another guy right next to me? I'm giving the offensive line an earful. I need some holes, need some space up front. They got to do a better job.
I don't love the play call at this juncture in the game. You're down. You've got to take shots. The defense is not going to be blitzing, so these screens probably aren't going to work.
Building. Huge 3rd down coming up on the road for this offense. From the gun, wants to pass. Might be looking to run. Trying to make magic with his feet. He's out across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and execution continues to be key. This upset bid has been brewing since the start of the game, seemingly, and they are in a world of hurt at this moment, guys.
Yeah, keep the pedal to the floor, right? Don't let up. You've done a great job. You're the perceived underdog. You've taken control of this football game. Jesse, you've got the formula right now. You got them right where you want them.
Yeah, they've thrown caution to the wind in this game, right, David? I mean, they came in knowing they'd have to take some chances, and they'd have to be open and free, and it's worked to their advantage. Now's not the time to get tight if you're the underdog winning this game late.
Gonna take a shot. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up.
That is such a great play by that defender. And how many times on deep balls do we see PI? Do we see pass interference? In situations just like that, that defender did an outstanding job.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Caught near the sticks. It's Udo. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. The Cornhuskers will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. They'll run the screen. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And now this is the time of the game where the clock's fighting against you, and you can only take so many shots like that and get no gain. We got to get out of bounds, or we got to waste timeouts. We got to be smart offensively in what we do here.
They just keep firing. Quick strike complete. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball carrier in time to make a tackle, and as a result, new set of downs.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Collins. And he wisely gets out of bounds. The clock can be the enemy right now, and this offense needs to get some points. He knew exactly what they needed there, made the play, and got out of bounds to stop the clock.
And you got to keep this turbo mode on, right? We got to keep going fast. The clock's running down, 4th quarter. Need a score. Great execution to get the 1st down. We need a lot more of this on this drive.
Well, I understand they're trying to catch the defense off guard by running the football, expecting them to be in some kind of zone coverage, but you're trailing late in the game. You're going to have to throw to win it, and that's what I'd expect them to do on this next play.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
And you just got to know the situation of the game, honestly. After that incompletion now setting up 3rd down, you still got timeouts. You can attack the middle of the field. It's all out there for you. There's no need to panic. Because of those timeouts, you still have an eternity to get back in this game.
And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
And that is a perfect job by this defense. Like, you can give up those little small gains all the way down the field. The clock is your friend. You don't want to give up big plays. Don't want to give up those 1st downs and just make that clock run.
I think that's a big advantage of having a tiny quarterback, right? Is he can find little creases to wedge his body into to pick up short yardage plays like that on the QB sneak on 4th down.
They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. The offense uses a timeout. 15 seconds left to play. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Wants to throw, and not much time to work with. Touchdown, Nebraska! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
And some of these guys make it look so easy, but these are tight windows down here, man. There's not a lot of space on the field, and he drops back, knows exactly where he's going with the football, throws it in there, makes the play, and more importantly, now his team is in the lead in the 4th quarter.
And it's good, and he's got the lead up to 3 late. So they played keep away and held it for 16 plays on the scoring drive. And the clutch late score that almost certainly will be the game winner. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He might want another play. Looking to throw, it's Fuller. Rushes on him. They get to him as he throws. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. He's trying to get them set quickly. They have to get the ball into field goal range. Wants to go up top on first down. He's going up top here late in the game. It's incomplete. A last gasp effort, and the defense finds a way to survive it. The great Nick Saban often says players often respond better to losses. They listen more than they do if they're getting away with things in wins. So maybe this is an opportunity to recalibrate.
I think you take it first and you internalize it and you get upset because obviously the goal was to win the game. But you've also got to flip the switch really quickly, Jesse, and say, okay, what do I need to work on? Because I only got one loss. I'm still very much in the thick of all of my dreams that I want to come true. So I can't take it too hard, but I got to use it.
Yeah, this loss definitely hurts, and I know one of the goals for this team at the start of the year was to go undefeated and win a national championship. You can't go undefeated anymore, but you can still win a national championship. The key is the leadership in the locker room. They've got to turn the page. They've got to get everybody refocused. You can't let this loss now turn into 2 or 3 or more down the road.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Fighting Illini, Memorial Stadium in Champaign, Illinois. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers, taking on the 9th-ranked team in the land, the Illinois Fighting Illini. From the gun, the ground game. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Quarterback may change this route. Looking downfield, it's Fuller. Got his man on the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Illinois now staring at a 3rd and short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Find some fresh air. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. It's complete to the right. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. The Fighting Illini facing a 3rd and long to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
Well, it's a nice job by the tight end there. He's patient. He fights his way through all the traffic in the middle of the field, running that drag route, making it an easy completion for the quarterback.
Looking to throw on first down. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Oh, the fumble on the defense got it. He'll start this drive firing. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Give to the running back. Past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Rides the back and leaves it. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. The Fighting Illini with options here on 2nd and short. Back to throw, it's Fuller. Here comes the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. He's going to run it. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Illinois moving it quickly down the field. They'll try the right side. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
Good, wide open, big play opportunity. Hits him right between the numbers. You got to make that play. Those are one of those where I tap my helmet like, dude, that was me. That was all me. My bad. Give me another opportunity later on.
3rd downs are a huge determining factor in winning and losing games. And what a great play by the defense that time. Going up against one of the best 3rd down offenses in the entire country. Great job breaking on the ball and helping force the incompletion.
No good. First play of the period, first down here. Here's the handoff. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. Gets open down the middle. And they pick up just a few on that completion. All right, guys, let's chat about Illinois. Every team needs those big dudes up front, and, man, they got a mauler from the high school recruiting ranks. Big four-star D lineman. David, what's his adjustment going to be like?
Well, you see the excitement from the fan base and the reaction. It's all over the place, and you understand why. Because just being able to have that size at that position, play the defensive line.
Breaks into the open. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. Illinois coming out with a 1st and 10. Fires to the big fella. At the 45 on his way. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Pulls it in. It's Cutler. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now on 2nd down. Out of the gun. The inside handoff. Looking for a crease. Makes the tackle at the 27. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for the 1st down.
Well, there we go. We finally see some life in this offense running the football. Nice game to pick up the 1st down. You got to get more of that going moving forward because they have not run it well.
The offense changing the play. Back to throw. It's Fuller. Fires to the middle. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. The second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way to get some completions strung together.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the 1st half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push these offenses behind the sticks.
Man, you hate that if you're on defense. 3rd and long, you've got everybody covered downfield, and you let the running back pick it up on a check down throw. You've got to be way better tackling in that situation. That is a blown opportunity for this defense.
They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal.
You've got great field position here. You got to pay it off. Who is your go-to receiver that can make a play in this situation?
They believe in their running game on 3rd and goal here. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Fighting Illini.
And I love it. I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. I trust my offensive line to pave the way, give the ball to my running back.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Looking downfield on 1st down. He'll try to do it himself. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. Illinois can be aggressive here on 2nd and short. Back to pass. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. He wants to change this route. Back to pass. It's Fuller. He's going to fire deep. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
Yeah, these balls thrown way down the field. This is a lot of times where you see those pass interference or receivers adjusting the ball and DBs not. This time you could tell the defender did a great job understanding where the ball was going. Got his...
Holds it in the 1st down and more. Good job running down the route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Under fire. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Fighting Illini needs to get it to the county line for a 1st down. 3rd down play from the gun. With the catch, it's Cutler. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Illinois looking to convert the fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on fourth down, still going. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Illinois move the chains on the ground. Let's see if they run behind that big offensive line again. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. Splits the uprights right. They are backed up. Defense smelling blood as this drive starts at the 5. They'll go to the ground. Burrows his way for a couple. He's out to the 8.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
He now has 63 yards on the ground so far in this one, and he is closing in on that 1,000-yard mark. Power football with the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. It's Fuller. Flips it out on the screen. No sirree. Not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though. How quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. Illinois putting together a really nice drive. Might be changing the route. To the air on first down. Release to the back. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Going up top again. Got it set up on the outside. Crosses to 40. There he goes. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. No matter how many times they tell you to look for it, it is tough to defend a perfectly executed screen.
Yeah, because I'm trying to go get the quarterback, and everything looks like pass, but when you see it, when you see that screen, you got to retrace your steps, get back into play. Nice job by the offense. The defense just has to recognize that a little bit sooner.
All right, defensive ends, you've got to do a better job not getting too far up the field on these pass rush situations. You got to be...
Sneaks it in.
It's just so nice to have a signal guy.
Looking to throw on first down. Time to take a shot. Makes the catch on the left. Sprinting away. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Illinois.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him.
Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to has the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense. This quarterback is feeling good about himself. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it right back to him.
Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Illinois now facing 3rd and forever. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still, just a very short gain. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. Just drives it between the uprights. And that lead grows even bigger. First play of the drive comes from the 38. They go to the ground. Has the sticks, and he may get more. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll give it to him again. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Gives it on the option. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they've built this lead. They've had a great day today.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Illinois picked up the first down. Now here they come again. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Offense in a bunch formation. Red pass, it's complete. Turning it on. He threw a couple of costly interceptions in that loss last week, but a really good job to take care of the football in this one.
And Reese, at that position, you better have a short...
And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Illini. They put up another score here in the 4th, and they are well on their way to an 11-1 regular season. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully. The Illinois offense returns to the field. Boy, they have delighted these home fans here by putting this game in a hammerlock, David.
Yeah, and this crowd's been jacked up. They've been excited. Now they get to breathe a little bit, Palmer. Nice lead. This offense needs to go out and protect them.
Yeah, they've been the more physical team all game long. So let's just run the ball. Let's just ice this football game. Take the W into the locker room.
With the run on 1st and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Offense will use a timeout. 19 seconds left in the game. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. They'll try to blast their way in. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense.
This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out, they take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your uni. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
This is the championship game in the Big Ten Conference. A precious trophy with a long tradition to battle for here. But also a game that's been a launching pad into the college football playoff. Welcome, everyone, to Lucas Oil Stadium, home of the Colts here in Indianapolis, Indiana. As we'll see the number 7 team in the country, Illinois Fighting Illini, taking on the second-ranked team, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Back to throw. It's Fuller. Looking deep on the very first play. And it's hauled in. What a catch. That's a massive play. Moves the ball to the 14, and just like that, they're in scoring position.
Well, it's got to be so rewarding for an offensive coordinator when your play call perfectly counters the defense's call. That's exactly what we saw right here. That play targeted the coverage's biggest weak spot, and it led to a wide-open wide receiver.
They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a first down. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
It is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for them.
And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Illini.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they scored this.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. The short hands. It's Douglas.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
Looks like Illinois will have the first down. No aggressively again on 1st and 10. The shotgun running play call. He's brought down out at the 46.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice solid gain.
Looking to throw. It's Fuller. Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it. 6th play of the drive coming up. Third down, it's a handoff. They get the senior with the ground, but it's a nice run there.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Makes a quick grab. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. Illinois getting set for the 1st and 10 now. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. That's caught. It's Douglas.
Well, that time they're able to work the slot across the field on the drag. Precise route and a good throw.
It's an option look. Pitch play to the back. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
On third down, he drops to throw. Pulls it in. It's Douglas. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. So now on comes the field goal unit. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect.
So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. To the air, it's Fuller. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. Now they call a run. First down and more. He's still running. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
He'll be wrapped up on the scramble there, settling for a short gain. Defense setting up for a passing down now with 7 DBs on the field. Grab down the middle. It's Douglas. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
He flips it to the back across the middle. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And we're going to throw now on first down. And it's caught. Touchdown, Illinois.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Scanning the field. It's Fuller. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. On the run, he'll let it go. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. With the catch, it's Douglas. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the first down marker. And a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
Short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. Hold up a second. The coach has called timeout. He may use a challenge here to have the officials take another look at that one. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. It's a shotgun run call. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. He fires downfield. What a catch! He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Dropping back, it's Fuller. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. It's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch, and it has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
Illinois getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read. Then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard in that practice.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. When they hit him just as he releases the ball, it's incomplete. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. Makes it look easy. And that will extend their lead even further.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And now the first play of this drive. They'll begin at the 36. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Nowhere to run up the middle. The offense now looking at a 3rd and short. Number 40 trying to keep this drive going. Back to throw. It's Fuller. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Running back has it on the screen now. Breaking free at the 35. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
And I don't think the defense had any clue that the screen was being called. They're getting on field, getting pressure on the quarterback. And that ball gets dumped. There's no one left to be a
deep shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Fighting Illini.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So the Illinois offense heads back out onto the field. Leaning on the run game here late. I tried to use the stiff arm there, but the defense corrals him quickly. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. First down now. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like...
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. Out comes the field goal team to give it a shot. This is a long way out. And a chance here to build the lead, make it a 3-score game in the final quarter. And he's got it. 57 yards out and never in doubt.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg.
So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Touchdown, Illinois. They are pouring it on now.
You know, this head coach and even the players always talk about wanting to play a full 4 quarters, and that's what we're seeing right now. I don't think they're interested in running the score up. I just think they're out there executing the plays called. Right now, they continue to put touchdowns up on the board.
It's always a special year when after all the work you put in, you can call yourselves champions of the Big Ten. And now with the playoff spot locked up, the spotlight gets even brighter. We're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they continue to pursue a national championship. And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.